All right, so but here we are. We're on Utah. I'm just going to run through some of the prelim stuff. It's win 4. Holy shit! Great place to start. Whiskey, I think we talked about this some stage in the last couple of weeks. Tell me what you think of win 4, man.
Yeah, it's obviously you've got a big advantage from the US side because you'll get there a sector first. But yeah, it's good. It's probably my most favourite point to fight over on this map. WN7's a bit of a fortress. Chapel can be a bit on the side of favouring the Axis from attack, even though the US can cap it first. WN4 is it's a good point. There's a lot of angles of attack, especially from the south.
All right, so I'm just looking at the map on my screen now. This is for the recording more than anything. Poutine, if you want to bring up the map on yours as well so we can have the punters at home have a look. So there's win 4. You can see there Sunken Bridge and Hill 5 are the other points. Interestingly, I find Hill 5 is to dominate because you've got some really nice oversight of a lot of the map from there. So someone with a good rifle or a good eyeball can really do some damage there. We talked about win 4 in the map warm-up during the week, a little bit of a hiccup there. And let's just run through a couple of key things around win 4. The first one is if we look, Poutine, if you just run your camera in over win 4, mate, and I want you to look out to the east from the centre of win 4. So that's what I'm doing on my stream as well here at the moment, or on my video at the moment, is looking out from the centre of win 4 to the east. And the thing I'm going to point out straight away is just look down a little bit for us, mate. Look at all that terrain that you can approach from. There's bunkers, there's trenches, there's buildings, there's brick walls, there's all sorts of stuff there. It makes it an absolute nightmare for attacking teams for defending teams because you've got so many ways of coming in there. If I sweep north a little bit, I'm coming up to a trench up to the north there that they can sweep in from the north of the map a bit. Yep, just off to the left. Yep, up that way a bit. So that's all very, very critical terrain. All this stuff that we're looking at here now, this house up to the north, just everything here is an approach line. If we go down to Bunnings again, mate, and sit over win 4, and we have a look out to the west side now. So you've got the 3 towers there, the 3 grain silos or whatever they are, and probably grain, and the 2 big Bunnings buildings. But then look over the back of it. It's a bit more open. So you've got to get in close before you start getting in amongst the weeds and being able to approach. However, those barbed wire fence rolls that are out the back there, they screen off... Oh, Gumby, do you remember? It's almost that entire side, isn't it?
Yeah,
almost. Yeah, there's a spot right here.
Yep, so there's very narrow funnel points out that side, and also though that wire actually stops you from shooting through it effectively. So a good machine gunner will get a few bullets through, but not many other people. So these are important things I find with this particular area. That the east side is the approach side, I think, more so than the west, but it's not terrible. The north is reasonably good to approach from, but again, looking. Let's say we go to the top of the map, Poutine, and we look south. That's what you're doing right now. Yep. So you look at that. On that left side of the main road, the main supply route, there's lots of terrain to come in on, way out to the left. On the right side, you've got big open fields and then Bunnings. So I think the left side, Whiskey, what you said before, they've got a lot of advantages. And here's some trucks coming in now. Let's get in and look at those. Let's see what's going on here. Whose trucks are these? There we go. We've got somebody just jumped out of that sucker. Wormhold's come out. Paddocks. Here we go. They're just dumping out. It's like little raindrops out of the back of a Herc, isn't it? There they all are on the point now. They've swept in pretty quick. That side, that right side has come in really, really quick there. They're right in the point already. But I can hear a truck up north. There we go. There's the 3 para guys. They've spawned in. They're up north. Here we go. It's on, isn't it? It's on. Oh, there's a rocket. Thanks for coming. That's a rocket. It took out... Well, there's a couple of splatters there. Tango's down. Tango down. All right, we're just sweeping around now and having a bit of a look here.
Okay, we've got another transport truck going into the barn now.
One just went straight into the barn. Oh, look at that. Look at them all. Like raindrops falling out. That's a really good move. That's a great move.
Good setup by 3 para here. They've done what you should do at win 4. They've taken the north and they're taking the south, not worrying about the hard point too much, except for that truck that got in Bunnings. That's what you need to do when you're coming from the Axis side. You need control, especially that house on map edge in the north. That's very important.
So as we look at that now and looking at Putang's stream here, you can see the 3 para guys are in that barn. They're also up the north, and if we pop open the map and have a look, they're capturing the point. So even though the other team actually got onto the point first and had about half a dozen or so people in there, the 3 para guys have done a 2-pronged attack and they're in. What's happening down south? I just heard an explosion.
There's a tank coming in from the south.
But there's another supply truck over the back. See as well. God, everything's going on. Shit everywhere. Somebody keep up with this shit. There's stuff raining down.
Yeah. You got a medium tank now peppering the barn.
Oh, I see it. There it is. It's actually on my side. I should be watching that, shouldn't I? Okay, so there's a tank. Where is that tank? It's at Fox 4 keypad 9, and that's hammering in from the back of the point here, trying to take down the Bunnings area. And I tell you what, he's a good shot. But Tommy Gun's there with a satchel. I reckon. He's keen. He's an engineer just off to the left there. Putang on your screen, you can see him. Tommy Gun will be hot to trot for that tank. That's only a medium, isn't it? That's only 75.
It's only a medium.
But I'm a little bit concerned because the 3 para guys don't have any tanks on the field.
They've got a recon vehicle travelling around hill. I'm guessing they're hunting Garys.
There you go.
There it is.
A recon vehicle in that important Hill 5 area. I'm just going to zoom out there and have a quick look.
They'll be hunting the starting garrisons from the public team side. That's a common tactic at the start of the game.
I like it. Well, there we go. There's the cap. There's the cap from 3 para now. It's turned over, and they've got. Oh, look at that. They've got 4 south. I'm just Putang. Just zoom back in over that middle area, mate. We've got four 3 para guys there on the left. We've got about 5 or 6 in that south barn. We've got another 3 or 4 up north, but there was a couple just killed. Actually, the blue guys on my side here have taken out the they've taken out all those guys in the barn, and I just realised that.
On the recap, yep.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a turn going on here, isn't there? Yeah, absolutely. So, just for those at home, the orange icons on the stream are going to be the 3 para guys, and the blue icons on the stream are going to be the public team. Spicy Meatball just wore it in the back. 3 para are actually controlling the public team side of the map, and they're covering their tank beautifully there.
There's 2 AT on that M4 now. Yeah, Satchel's going on the tank.
Satchel's going on.
Oh, there we go. Have that. That's Destructus. Well done, Destructus. Nobody knows what's going on there. Destructus is coming in, and he's taking out that. No one's protecting that tank.
Seconds.
FedEx is up here. Who's in that tank? Let's have a look. Aussie, Blackbeard, Deoxy, and Scotty. Okay, well, boys, that's going to end up bad for you. FedEx is coming in now.
Ooh.
GG, lads. Look at the spawn wave down south there on the left there, Putang. Look at that spawn wave coming in.
Spawn wave from 3 para, mate.
Look at that, and there's the.
FedEx just walked straight past that satchel too.
Oh, there he goes.
Dynamite.
And FedEx. That was a costly error from FedEx. Don't walk near it. Don't walk near a tank unless you plan on defending it. That's the end of that tank. Wormald's there now. He's got a whole heap of guys coming up on his left.
Oh, there comes the machine gun fire.
They have. This is really cool. I always knew, and we said this on Wednesday's stream and the pre-map stuff, that this point was going to be the hardest to hold, and it was always going to be turning backwards and forwards. And we just saw a little tickle from the public team before they're trying to cap it. We're just doing a little bit of a look-see here from the east side of the map now as Putang learns how to use the slow sweep of the camera. Slow sweep, mate, slow sweep. There you go. Look at that beautiful stuff. That's gorgeous. There's a really good push coming in from the back of the Bunnings there as well. Look, I'm going to throw to Whiskey now. Whiskey, tell me what's actually going on. There's fucking people everywhere, mate. I can't keep up with this at the moment.
Yeah, well, I was following that recon vehicle, which did some good work at the back. It got a garrison and a couple of OPs. But the public team, they're doing even though they lost the point, they're doing all right here. They need to hold. They need to take that north. They've got a squad lead up there. He needs to get an OP down and maybe get some people flopping onto that and control that northern sector for starters. Yeah. There's not much going on the south though. They need to try and get a squad lead down there at least. Get an OP somewhere in the F5 sector somewhere. We're
going to Napple. I'm just dropping down. If you have a look at the top of the grain silos, there's old Napple lurking on the top of that now with an MG. Yes, well done. And the thing with this position from an MG perspective, and I talk about these bloody things all the time, I know, but I just love MGing. He can get protection from the slope of the tower. Oh, there we go. Zesty King's just come in the back there and shot Timmy. So Timmy's down, but look at this. Look at that MG fire going out, and they're going to have a real hard time in pinging him because most of his body is actually protected by the silo itself, unless he stands up, of course, in which case he's probably fucked if someone sees him. But that's a really good idea, putting that up there. Putang's minimised. There he comes. He's come back.
Sorry, mate.
That's goal. I probably do shit like that and I don't even know it, mate. So it's only because I'm watching Putang stream on Discord at the moment allows me to know what the hell's going on. Usually the boys don't get that luxury, but we will be doing more of this sort of stuff in the future. Watch this space, as I said. Gumby, what are you seeing at the moment on the map, please, mate?
I'm just watching the recon Pesca, their new garrison that they just got up. Commander just got killed out the back. You got 3 Para Lemonade killing Pooch on the garrison. No, he just killed him again.
Whereabouts are we there, mate? Where's that?
I
see
garrison at the back there. So you got Chems on it with the MG chasing down Lemon. But they found the garrison that they just got up.
Oh, there he goes. He does have a spotter over here.
Cheems has pulled out the Rambo moment and he's knocked him down. Well done, Cheems. Oh, and he's gone.
Recon's dropped him.
That's the end of yours, Tail, son.
That's some good pressure on that rear garrison. Is that their only garrison they got out the back there?
Negative. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 Garys up at the moment. And they got 3
wow, look at them go.
1 half track and a contested point.
Wasn't it the first game I watched of the public team? They only had 1 garrison.
Oh, they've come so far, mate. They have come so far, and they're doing so well. And now we're watching. Nice kill there. I saw on Putang's stream. Pooch has got him back, so that's a bit of a play there. They've still got 2 guys out the back there, and the commander's trying to control that garrison. So there's a bit of pressure on that back area. Having a look back at Bunnings now, we just saw a little turn of the worm as the Blues started to. Sorry,
there's some pressure there.
There's some chat going on. Just lost a gunfight to an AT rocket. And James has said you brought a gun to a rocket fight, idiot.
Mate, this public team have all the chats in the world. It's great.
Oh, don't they? They've got time.
They also own the north at the minute.
They
do. They're suffocating. They're suffocating 3 Para from the north. If they can get a squad lead to swing south and get some presence there, then they're a good chance here.
There's a group down there.
There's some nice stuff.
Oh, yep, there they are, just as I speak. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
From the crate, tighten the noose.
Scene. I'm just going to roll over and have a look at that. Here comes a strafe to do something. I'm not sure what.
They're moving well together as well, so...
Probably a bit close for my liking. I wouldn't move that close together, but they are obviously coordinating something, so that's good. They'll, what do you reckon? I reckon they'll go up this strip of bocage. Just get Putang to see if he can have a look there. They're up at the top right of the screen. There's someone else out the back there. There's a recon squad out the back there.
Yeah, there's recon there too.
Okay, now these boys are actually sweeping all the way around. I wonder what they're doing. They're going fairly deep.
Very deep.
Gary hunting.
Gary hunting. Well, what have we got on 3 Para's side for Gary's there, boys?
I see 2, 3. There's one really far south for some reason. I don't know why that's there, but they've also got a half track just outside the point.
All right, so this is the moment in time where I've just had my critical failure for the night. I hadn't actually actioned my recording, so I wasn't even looking at the picture. So, all right, well, we're going to start partway through on the video recording. Putang's probably got it on his stream, though. He'll have it on there.
I will.
So I'll be able to get that downloaded and put across, and we'll fix that up. That's all right. This is the coordination thing.
There's a tiger in the field. They're hunting that recon.
Oh, yeah, there it's marked. I can see Yeah, I can see that's marked out the back there now from the public team. There's 3 Para running around the back of it. Frenchie's not going to be able to do jack shit at it because, well, he's dead. That's one
Can't do anything now.
There's Soupsy. Soupsy's told him stop.
It's that.
Big D's got into the strong point here. They own the point
now.
at the minute.
They're starting to cap.
They have, but
pressure.
I'm a little bit concerned, though. They're starting to lose that north sector control there, Whiskey. You can see on the left there you've got 3 or 4 orange players, the 3 Para players, that will slowly strip out the control that Big D have on the top. So they need to have their guys hold out there and hold the point. It's contested, and that's really good at the moment. I love this. This is good stuff.
The Gary's still open though. It'll, I think, as Hugh, what's 3 Para? What's his name here? Hugh. Can't see the end of it, but as he gets closer, he's going to lock that attack and Gary out. I think.
Get him, Gash. Yeah, that's the one.
There's dead going everywhere up north here. Cashy's inside the building. He's coming around the back now to try and clear him out.
Can we run inbound?
Yeah, I can hear that, and that's going to go. Where do you reckon that's going? Oh, it's out the back.
Oh, something different.
What the hell? Where's that going?
That's
I'm
just
guessing
fine
they're
for a pick, I
trying
think.
to clean up Garrison. I think maybe they're thinking there's a Gary there that's reinforcing WN4 from.
They
their
did
side.
get the Garrison. The Garrison was next to the tank, so that was a good hit.
Oh, there you go. That's excellent work then, I guess. I wasn't seeing any purpose of that out there, but obviously there was something
No,
marked.
they had a Garrison there, and it's gone now.
I actually have a quick question. Who's commanding 3 Paras since Airborne Kiwi is sniping?
Yeah, Jimmy the Hand tonight is obviously just throwing his hand in at commanding.
Right, his hand, well played.
See what I did there?
That's a dad joke if I've ever heard one, mate. Stop. Just stop. If there's anyone's going to lame shit like that, it's me, all right? All right, so Jimmy the Hand, yeah, I think we had him... Oh, no, I've just played a few rounds with him before. He's a pretty good player. Here's the other bombing run now. This is three Para going, all right, well, I see what you do, and I raise it. Where's that going? That's going over the back there. It's picked up nothing, really. I didn't see any Gary go down with that, but we're starting to see the point... Oh, geez, it just starts to turn, doesn't it? And then there's just enough 3 Para around. They have controlled the north now, Whiskey. I think that's important. I think that north control loss is what's going to make it hard for Big D to hold the point.
I've sort of surrounded the Big D team now in the point. Big D team, unfortunately.
That's North Gary's in the shit as well. We've got Endeavour and James up here trying to take it out from Big D.
Hey, just pop up your map there if you can, please, Poutine, because what I'm looking at here, there's 5 Garys effectively from the Big D public team. That's 4 more than 1, which was what they started with in Hurtgen Forest. So when I say 5, of course, the APC out the back there, or the half track, actually counts as 1. But you know, this is Whiskey. This is what we talked about for a couple of your matches, actually, with the Foy boys, where you might lose a Gary or 2, but you had more Garys.
No, there goes that Garrison.
Oh, what was that? Where was that?
That was a rocket.
Rocket to the Garrison.
Well, that'll always.
He was defending it well, but yeah.
There's a tank battle going on out here, and the American tank has lost miserably. The Tiger has turned around. It was a 75, though, so that was never going to end well against the Tiger. He's come in trying to get it in the back, and it hasn't actually worked out. 3 Para is still lurking around here out the back, trying to work out stuff. Go on.
No, I was just... Soup, the Recon's actually found the volunteers and has started killing them.
Oh, no.
I've just noticed it then. I'm like, oh no.
That's
So
all right.
do it.
Henry will tell him what for.
Just gone over. I'm like, oh yeah, look at the Recon getting some kills out the back there. No, that's
That is refs.
yeah.
Is that Soup's killing them?
Yeah, that was Soup.
Oh, he's already typed sorry.
Oh, lovely. All right, so let's have a bit of a think about what's going on here. We've got 3 Para. If I look from the south, just whip your camera around to the south of all the buildings there, if you can, please, Poutine, and have a bit of a look. All right, so we've got a bit going on down there. There's a couple of blueberries running around in the back corner there, as you can see on Poutine's stream there. So they're on, in my video on the bottom left-hand corner here. I'm going to just zip up to have the same picture as what Poutine's got. We're looking at 3 Para have got 4 or 5 people in the middle of the point there, and they're holding Bunnings, and they're holding it well enough now that the public team are not going to be able to push in very easily, because that north sector control's fairly well gone. There's one little dude running out there to the right. He's not even a squad leader, so he's not going to be able to affect much. There is a 3 Para guy or 2 up the top here. None of them are squad leaders either. Where are all the squad leaders? Have they all just quit? Fuck this, I'm out.
We've got George, squad lead in 1-4. And that's a total of Big D.
I'm
if
not...
you look at the...
Sorry, go on, Whiskey. I can't see.
I was
going to
say, if you look at the sector line of ENF 5 and 6, 3 Para's actually dropped an airhead.
That was an airhead.
Way south in their defence.
Yeah.
They're obviously going to use it to push and flank that southern push that the Big D are trying to do.
Yeah. I thought it was supplies, and I thought it was actually the public team supplies, but thank you for pointing that out. We say it's in ENF.
The sector line of ENF 5 and 6.
Right, all right.
Right in the middle. They're obviously going to, they're going to use it to flank their flank, essentially.
Okay, that's a bit interesting. All right, there we go. I see a garrison down here. Is that... No, that's just a bit of cool looking terrain. All right, thanks, game. Messing with me a little bit there. All right, so I've got Tango way down the south of the map. He's miles down south. I've got blues running in all over the place. Let's go back up and have a look. There's a lot of them coming in from the right. We're down to 3 Garys plus the half track, but that garrison at Fox 5 is locked now. What do you got going on there, Poutine? We've got Spicy and James. Where's that?
Spicy and James just on the northern side of the map, outside Windfall.
All right, so they're having a bit of a hug in. Yeah, I can see.
Yep.
James looks like he's in a little bit of trouble there. He's got like people on every side of him. He's got a what's the lightning bolt? That's assault class.
Yes. Yes.
James is...
He's AT. Now, James is AT, but he's got a mate on the right-hand side who I was talking about, Endeavour.
Yep.
And Endeavour's just gradually plucking him off there while James is sort of... Where's James going? Like, is he just there to stop stuff?
Oh.
Like, hear a tank.
Hold on,
There it is.
hold on. We got AT.
Very sneaky.
Unless they're communicating this, this tank could be in the ship.
That's a 76,
Yeah.
by the way. We can tell
Yeah,
by the
it's a big
muzzle.
boy.
You see the muzzle break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I know that now.
We'll learn ya.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, James.
Get him right in the butt.
Get him, James.
What are you doing, James?
What are you doing? Come on, go.
Get in there. You're not going to do it
He's
with the
going to
gun.
get shot in the back from Attila the Fun.
Oh,
What's going on?
oh no! What is this?
What is this?
Do your
It's
job.
gotta be clowns.
Oh no! He was right.
I don't even know what happened.
Worst AT guy ever. I reckon he was out of rounds for blowing up garrisons, guys.
It would have been.
Yeah, probably.
But we're gonna raid. We're gonna fucking take pieces off him for not killing that tank.
So there's something I've noticed about 3 Power. They actually have a garrison in G4 behind
G4,
WN4.
they have snuck one around there. All right, nice. There we
Yeah,
go.
I've never actually seen a Gary in the red, I don't think, in a BPL game so far.
Apart from the Higurton Forest one that Hawkeye did by accident.
I think this Tiger's got position here. If
I'm
this
just watching-
76 moves forward.
I'm watching Pooch and Lamode. They were lurking on the other side of a truck. Like they were 3 feet away from each other, running around.
Did he just teabag him?
Oh, this is about to be
Possibly.
Who's going to get the first shot?
Oh,
He
there's
gets
this tank
first.
Here
fight.
we go, big boy tanks.
Oh.
He's
Oh.
got
Oh,
Tiger
you
got
got
the first one off.
next
76.
shot wins.
Next shot ones.
there
Yeah,
it is,
back
we're in on
up.
it.
There we go. Back up, back up, back up.
Oh,
Yeah,
it didn't pan. He's got AT behind him too. Look
It's a
out.
miss.
Oh, go
no,
76.
there we go. The Tiger's in a lot of trouble. Aussie
Where's his
Blackbeard's
support?
jumped out.
Oh,
Look, where's the support? There's no
Tank-
support for
tank
the
guy
Tiger.
just got out. There's the
Tiger's down. Oh, this will be a turn
Ethereal-
here.
Oh my god,
was
Ethereal
Ethereal.
killed something.
I think he actually killed the recon tank as well.
Stop,
He's
stop,
going
stop.
off.
Ethereal, ladies and gentlemen, that's got
He
to be
did
clipped
actually.
for Big D. The
You're
first
right,
time
Gumby.
in the history
Yeah,
of Hell
he's
Let
going
Loose.
off.
That's his
Ethereal
second.
is-
That's his second tank knoppers. It's a
Ethereal
miracle.
has
Oh.
killed something, and not only that, he's killed 2 somethings at least in this match. I've never seen
That's a
him kill
total of 6
anything
people.
ever.
Shit.
oh mate.
He's playing the wrong game.
Poor Ethereal. Just hack on Ethereal as much as possible.
I heard he was never that good at squad anyway.
Oh, it is a tough crowd tonight.
I think he's found his new game.
That is just beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Well, Ethereal has come in with the Tiger kill and effectively saved their 76, which now means the 76 is going to roll into the point. And
As
there
long as
we
he
go.
keeps the support,
Yep, and we're starting to
There
see the
is an
point
ass-
turn.
there's an assault waiting in the bush down the road. So
There's a public
there's
team
another AP
airhead
there.
falling as well.
Where's
Sorry,
that? Oh, yep,
Gumby.
see, right in front of
Right
me.
on point. That's going to be
Oh, yeah.
followed with a bombing run, I would have thought.
Where's the airhead right in front of me? I don't think the
The
building
half
runs up
track's
yet.
locked. Our half
This
track's
is,
locked. So you found our half track.
It's up to Mr. Nice to protect this airhead. If he can, then they're
Yeah. If they
there's a
can protect
good
this
chance.
ahead.
They know where the garrison is on the point too. The
Yeah,
public
that's cool.
team, Syntax is just coming in there now on the point.
Yeah, Gary's locked. The half track's locked.
Yeah.
3 Power in a bit of strife here. They can
They
either
are.
spawn at Sunken Bridge or down south.
But that tank's in trouble too because it's got stuff crawling around its ass, and the blueberries are too far away from the public team. Syntax has taken out that garrison there, mate. Just off to
Oh, he's
your
going
right,
to get stuck.
Poutine.
Don't get stuck. Oh no, he's in the trench.
Syntax just took
Oh.
the garrison out just there, and now
This,
the tank's doing something silly.
This Big D airhead's live now. Mr. Nice has protected it well. It's up. They'll get a spawn off this.
Airhead's
They-
gone.
Oh, we've got an embarrassing moment here from the 76. In a blaze of glory, it's turned itself
buddy.
into a trench.
He is entrenched in safe position, ready to
Oh.
attack.
Oh, it could be a save coming up here. We don't know. They're trying to fight. They're fighting their way out of this somehow. There we go. Keep shooting, boys.
You got a big
Here's a
wave
bomber
now
run
coming
now.
from the south. Oh, the half track's now unlocked, so they can spawn on the half track.
Oh,
Ooh,
this
where's
bombing run is going to be great.
There's a blow up down the south. That's a half track, I'm guessing, just went up. There's a bombing run that's gone over.
This is going to be good. This is going to take out that Gary.
You got the Tigers zooming into the point. I think he's already taken shots at the 76.
The 76 is in. It's out.
Oh,
it's
he's out. He's
It's
out.
out.
He's
He's
got it.
redeemed himself.
He's panicking a little bit though. There's reverse. No, that tiger's shooting at the warehouse. The tiger's shooting at the warehouse.
He's just pop shotting on the way in.
So we're just
This-
watching now.
Yeah.
You got Soup. Soup's probably already going to mark on the Tiger. He's doing a real good recon job out the back there.
Here's James coming in with his AT. Maybe he's got rounds this time, maybe not. Who knows? Anything goes in this game. But he's got
That's
AT
the point, I
on
think.
his left. That's the point to the Big D.
Another
Public
bombing
team.
run.
He's taken.
There's the turn, but here's the bombing run.
Bombing run's
Oh.
coming over.
Just under 20 minutes left in the match.
Might be
Oh, look at that. Straight over
Oh,
the Garrison
76.
mark.
The Tiger has been taken out, and so is the 76 by the bombing run.
Whoa.
Ah.
That's
Wow.
amazing stuff.
What happened to the
The
76?
Tiger got taken out by the 76, and the 76 is already damaged from the Tiger. Got taken
And
out
you
by
got
the bombing run.
bombing run.
Ooh.
That
So there's
is-
no armor.
Here goes the 3 power return now because the armor's down. Oh, geez, this is tight. Okay, so we've got a Garrison North and a Garrison South. Putang, if you just pop your map open there, there's a Garrison at Golf 3, a Garrison at Golf 5, and the half track now just became unlocked. But that's all they've got at the moment. You can see lots of markers on the map. Juliet squad, whoever that is, let's have a look. That's Soups. He's out the back there trying to close down
That's
stuff.
locking at the moment's locking the 3 Paragary to the south.
Right.
How are we looking for OPs on the point from the Big D public team side?
Not a lot. They're all northeast and east. And Whiskey, just talk me through that on Purple Heart Lane the other day. It was a very specific comment I made in the stream about you guys where you'd lost your garrison on the point, but it didn't matter because you had all your OPs about 50 to 100 metres away and you all just spawned in anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Garys are important, obviously, but when it comes to comp play, they're not as important as what you'd expect in a pub. You rely a lot more on your OP. So when that obviously when that Gary got taken out on point there was about 4 OPs, which is 24 bodies on the point, almost the whole team if you need it to be.
Yeah. And look,
So lucky that bloody Satchel in the tank didn't take out that Garrison.
there it
That
is.
would have been big.
This is a good piece of effort here from the Big D public team. They've learned some lessons out of the first 20 minutes of the battle, and they're coming in now with 17 to go on the clock. We can see that 3 Para are sort of being pushed out enough that they're having to come in. You can tell when things aren't going as well when they start spawning from their home location side of the map. That means that they've been pushed out of their attacking areas and they're coming from their more defensive areas on their side. So 3 Power there, they've been marked up north there, just down on Putang Stream on the bottom left there. You can see the 3 Power guys
Oh,
coming
Satchel
in.
went off, and they got the Garrison.
What Satchel
Wow.
was that? Where was that garrison that went down?
That was F4 keypad 1, just in that house near Rabbit. Rabbit just
Oh.
killed
Yeah, right
someone.
here.
Okay, so 3 Power are on the point now. They're coming in well. Big D Public have got the north still sort of, but they're really pressed in there. There's a set of supplies coming in, but I know whose they are. We've got Big D Public coming from the south. I think part of the problem here, though, Whiskey, as you said, and we just talked about, OPs on the point. There's
Oh, they're going to get squashed here.
there's nothing from Big D on the point, with the exception of Hotel Squad and Delta Squad's OPs. Excuse me. Everything else is almost 2 grid squares away.
Yeah, there's not much from 3 Para either. They've got a couple.
They got an airhead coming in now.
They're doing a very tunnel vision attack here straight down the road, which is sort of ticking it away, but they've got time. They need to just take a deep breath and sort of get their
Another 76
control back
coming
and
in.
start moving south as well.
Yeah, right. So we're just hovering around, and Poutine, we're just going to sit here and circle around this area for a while because there's lots of cool
Yeah, mate.
shit going on in here. Well, that's all I'm doing in my videos. I thought I'd tell you to do it in yours. And so, look, like there's a garrison marked on the Bunnings area now. We can see that that's come up. The points. Like it's contested enough. I can see that airhead coming in just up the top left there on
Yeah,
Poutine's
airhead's
stream.
coming in, but
It's got protection from airborne Kiwi as a sniper, but that's about it. So
Oh, he's a pretty good player. I reckon he'll be able to
there's
hold that.
There's no public team around though to take that out,
Yeah.
so that's gonna go live, which is a surprise.
It has not even been called in.
It would
Kiwis
have
learned.
stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah,
There's 76 on the north flank.
Yeah, I'm watching that now. I'm just hovering over that now as we're watching Kiwi on the stream. Now, Kiwi's learnt that as he's gone through here, because he's usually the commander of 3 para. He's actually learnt how to do his airheads better, and they have been one of his more effective tools that I've noticed as he's gone through the comp. And right now, he's doing what his team should be doing for him when he's lead. He's defending that airhead, and as we watch it, there it is, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have come in. This is the turn. We already saw that the point is getting turned off of the Big D team. Well, that airhead spawn that just came in, plus all the dudes they've got north, plus the guys they've got sitting in Bunnings itself, plus the tank for shits and giggles up north, who is doing circle work at the moment and needs to stay away from trenches because we've seen how that went for him. But they are taking the point. Now it's down to 50% cap. Where's the public team? The public team's been killed out. They've been killed out of the point. Now we've got a half track coming in up top. Wormwood's trying to do something, and he's blown up. Oh,
Well, I saw that from all the way over here.
There's a little bit of an explosion. So that's an AT. That was that
Still a loser.
Well, no need to be like that. He was. See, there's a dad joke for you, Whiskey. Get up.
It's not as good as the hand one.
Yeah,
Come on.
get your own jokes, Whiskey.
Single hand clap for your jokes, mate. All right. So here we go. We're coming in. We've got the public team now trying to counter this great airhead from 3 para. The tank's pushing into the point. The tank's pushing into the point without enough infantry support. They need to slow
AT
down.
just to his right too, yeah.
Just watching that.
I don't know what the medic's going to do.
He's gonna. Oh, he's gonna do nothing.
He's going to just die, apparently.
You can't use bandages on a tank, I'm sorry. You can try, but...
Yeah, but you look cool doing it. I think that's what the point was. So we're down to less than 15 minutes now on the clock. I love that Harry's advertising the next match. These guys are here fighting for their lives, and Harry's like, oh, by the way, there's another game. He's like, fuck off, Harry. That's what they'd be saying. All right, let's have a bit of a look here. We're just doing the zoom around again. Poohtang's zooming about the same spot I am, so we're in sync, mate. This is excellent.
Oh, mate.
There's a good push from the public team here. Whiskey, what do you think? Are they going to be able to take it? They've got dudes south, dudes north.
I think they've held this well. They've got to push now north. They're pushing them out of the north, and they've got a few guys pushing from the south as well, trying to clear that out.
I think that tank on the point is really shutting down the barn as well. 3
AT sneaking up behind him.
Yeah, I can see that just off the corner of the screen there to the right there, Poohtang. If you have a swing around, there's a little sneaky AT guy coming in. Let's just go.
Just have a look. Just have a look at the public team's tank. You've got a Tiller the Fun there, which is obviously he's sat there to protect the rear of that tank, which is very smart.
And he's machine gunning at the AT guys as they come in, but Ward Daddy's hit it. Yeah, he's hit it. Attila's not getting that. And there's machine
Here
gunning.
we go.
Here comes that.
Oh,
that's a bad
second
shot.
rocket. He's
Okay.
killed the engineer sneaking up.
Yeah, so there's that satchel gone. The public team just about got this. This is a really, really good counter-attack from them. A north-south push with the tank in support, infantry supporting the tank. And look, you've got to give credit to 3 para trying to kill that tank, and they get close. You can't always protect it perfectly, but they protected it enough. Here's War Daddy coming in.
He's on the tank. He's like, if I'm out of rockets, so I'm just going to shoot the crew. Oh, there goes Blackbeard. Was that
And War
Blackbeard?
Daddy's down as well.
Yeah.
But that tank's still functional and it's still defending, and that's the way they need to defend. And the public team have taken the point back now. They're holding
There's a Tiger
Bunnings.
cruising in.
Where's that Tiger coming in from? I can't see
It's
it.
coming in from radar.
at the minute.
Smoking bridge, yeah.
All right, we'll just keep an eye on that in the distance while we're zooming around.
Still anyone's game.
So he obviously, they know where that 76 is exactly, so they should have a good chance of killing it if they...
Yeah.
They could snipe him
That's
easily.
They're,
Yeah.
76 is damaged as well.
they're sending in the engineer and the anti-tank guy in the same line that they came in on before, but now they've got a machine gun. Oh, the machine gun's down.
MP's down. There's AT behind him now too. That tank's almost
We
surrounded.
got struck.
Oh, this is well done by 3 para. That airhead from earlier, is there a garrison or something out there, or is that just an OP? It's an OP in
Just
the trench.
OPs. Yeah.
They
They do have a half track stuff.
The public team have never fixed that airhead problem. So there's now a permanent spawn going in out there.
AT's on the tank.
Here we go. Oh,
One rocket.
that's one.
Here comes the satchel. Satchel.
Start moving.
Downboard for satchels.
Start moving.
There's 2 satchels.
I think
There's
they're
2
in.
satchels.
2 satchels.
There's 2 satchels
and a
on.
rocket as well. Why not?
Oh no! I think the rocket might. Oh no, it's still on.
Syntax and
Satchel's still on.
FedEx don't know that's going on. Destructus probably wants to run a little bit faster. He's put a satchel on there. Here we
Gonna
go.
get a couple. Ooh.
Oh,
Surely that's a. I don't even know what the tank's doing. This is going to
He's
be
panicking.
spectacular. See if it gets the two blueberries off to the left there. Destructus is there. The tank's not even looking. He just goes, oh, boom. He picked up one. He picked up one. That was a great kill there. And so the worm is turning again. 10 minutes to go, and now we're starting to see 3 Para taking the point back. This is exactly
pushing
what's
in
going to
too.
happen. Where's that
Yeah.
tiger?
that tiger's coming in now.
Ah, there it is. Way over in the distance there, Pootang. I can see
spawn
it.
wave.
There
Straight
you go.
towards Sunken Bridge. There's a spawn wave from Big D.
They
So
might
that's-
keep him out with that.
This is just such a good fight up here. I knew this was always going to be great, and it was just going to go backwards and forwards between the teams because there's so many ways you can attack this from. What do 3 Para need to do, Gumby? I'm going to ask you this: what do 3 Para need to do right now? They're winning the point. What do they need to do to lock this match out if they get this point back?
Well, honestly, I reckon that if they support their tank, and yeah, if that tank stays alive, I reckon they can take this point easy. It just needs to pump HE into that Bunnings, and find that last. Where's it? Oh, there's still second wave on the garrison. There's still that garrison's still up.
Oh,
That's
that
not
garrison's good.
That's a
Yeah.
good garrison, and whoever that was, Destructors, I think, just ran past. No idea they're there. He just got shot down.
good. I don't think they're going to get it.
I think the public team, well, it's still turning. There must be still enough effect going on here. I'm just trying to work out where all the orange are that are turning the points still. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see.
I can only see 3 in the circle of our.
Yeah.
They got to be
guys.
careful because they're getting spawn waves into the hard point, so they are holding it off with their multiplier. But if they'll slowly get surrounded by 3 Para here, and they'll eventually squeeze them out.
AT on the tiger.
AT on the tiger, watching that now, just watching that now.
Oh, he got run over.
Oh, no, that's just tragic.
Have a moment silence.
Oh,
Oh no.
here's an airhead. I can see an
Airhead.
airhead. There's an airhead coming in. Oh, God.
Airhead's
who's
on the
airhead?
point.
That's a defensive one from the Big
Yep.
D team.
Oh, that's a nice airhead,
Right
too.
in front of the tiger. Yeah, good spot. Oops.
I think they might have thrown it a bit early, though. They are capping the point back. I wouldn't have thrown that airhead. Oh, geez, this is going to be overtime. Surely it's going to be going to overtime. 8 minutes to go. It's turning back now to back to 3 Para. 3 Para is just starting to dominate. Whiskey, what would you do right now? You've got this set up. You're on Big D's team.
Oh, the carry went down.
Well, I don't think there's much they can do now, to be honest. They
Gary
need
just
to,
got
they might be able to.
rocketed.
If they get a spawn wave off, they need to get a squad leader outside the circle and kill the flanking OPs from 3 Para. It's the only way they're going to hold this point. They're getting suffocated.
I just think their OPs are too far out. Their garrisons are all miles out. And you've seen it when they've put a garrison on the point, everybody spawned in on that because that's what they wanted to do.
They're
what's
just
that
trying to
fight?
hold the point at the minute with the hard point multiplier, but yeah, it's not going to work constantly.
We're just watching Endeavour come in with the satchel, I reckon. Is he going to satchel the building? Here it is. This is a great satchel. That's a cool little satchel because there's 5 or 6 guys inside that building who have no idea he's there, and he's been gunned down for his trouble. There's Taboo off to the left, up to the north there. Tango's in there. This happened earlier though that nobody communicated when a satchel was going on, so you wouldn't be throwing stuff into that shed. You'd be telling the guys get out. There's a satchel, and let the satchel do the job.
That satchel might give them the point. That's going to kill at least 5 or 6 players to give them enough time to push in.
And there might be, what a kill!
Ooh.
That's an amazing, right on a spawn wave.
We have a M4 about to say hello to a tiger. No, just ran into the hedge.
That is going to throw it back to 3 Para, but have 3 Para got the Garys and OPs?
They're pushing this attack from 2 OPs at the minute, which is
Fascinating.
surprising.
Oh, top down, satcheled.
Jeez.
There's another one just went down the point. I've got 3 OPs just near WN4 now, so
Right, here comes a vehicle. That's a half track. There's a half track around the back there from 3 Para. This is critical now. 6 minutes to go. They've put the half track back down the bottom there where it was before. They've got Bunnings. They've got
They
the
have the
south
hard
flank.
point, yep.
They've got the north point. This is 3 Paras. 3 Para are going to take this point off of the Big D team because the Big D team are too far away. They've got 2 OPs at Fox 4 and a half track up north, which is about to die to a tank probably. No,
Right
that's their tank.
now.
That's their tank. It's a medium.
Yeah. Right now, I'd be worried about if you're going to lose the point, all the squad leads, you just focus on just staying alive to get the OP straight back down so you got something to attack off. Because
Yeah,
once you lose this, you lose all your Garys, all your OPs. So
Putang's doing what I'm doing here and sweeping up, and you can see that one squad leader who's too far away from all the other troops. So he'll kill one or two, and then he'll die, and it won't be good enough. 3 para control this. They've got an APC at the back, a half track at the back. There's
M4's charging in.
Here's the tank coming from the north. But this is three paras game at the moment. 5 minutes to go. Oh, this is cool, isn't it?
Water.
It's going to be one of those. Oh, that was a great. I thought there was 2 tanks there for a second. I really did. It's a carcass of the Tiger. Here's the turn. It's turning again. But the thing is, with this turn, it's just because a bunch of the 3 para guys just died. But they'll get a spawn wave off on their half track or their OPs.
The tide's changing again.
Yeah, but they'll get a spawn wave off. There's enough stuff for them to get good spawn waves off. Let's see what happens. We're just sweeping around now. We've got Endeavour going around the back of the tank. That's and Bungie Senpai going in from the other side. What's Bungie Senpai? He's that's a
assault, isn't he?
No, that's not assault. That's the other one. Automatic
the rifleman. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Soups is doing some good work out the back. He's taken a couple of OPs. He knows that Gary's there. He's just trying to play it smart.
Yeah. He's been out there for ages doing that. There's the 3 para spawn wave, by the way. Did you see that? Look at them all.
Oh, yeah.
See, and that's the problem for the Big D public team, is that they can't match those types of numbers with the spawns. This tank will come in and it'll rip shit up for a while. It'll kill a few things, but they'll just respawn in again. Look at that. I mean, it's shredding the barn at the moment. 3 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go. There's the APC gone. That's a great anti-tank kill. That was a great anti-tank kill. Oh,
it's lag again. Look at him. MVP, for sure. Come on.
Did he kill another one?
He got
he got the half track.
He got a half track. Then he got shredded by
What's his score? His score will be through the roof by now.
He's having the match of his life. MVP, ladies and gents.
He's found his new
404. 404.
Quit squad and come to hell with that loose Ethereum.
Yeah, mate. You're in the wrong game.
He's been watching
Big wave public coming from the north.
He's been watching our streams and learning how to play. That's what it is, Whiskey.
Oh, I think so, yeah. So dad jokes help as well, Nothers.
What's the only thing I've got to go with, mate? It keeps people coming back, apparently. Okay, so bombing run coming in. That is, I'm going to say that's the Big D public team.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4.
That's a good kill, but it's not going to pick up Garys. Has it picked up any Garys?
Got a team kill now. Oh, there goes the squad lead.
Lazy team kill. Thanks very much.
Oops.
This is, I think, Big
Soups
D will
Soups is all the way in the barn now. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's dead. Right, disregard.
He gave it a red hot go, though.
Okay, just like to point out that Whiskey called you out there, Soups, and you've let him down, mate. Here's a half track.
They're sending the half track in. They're just yeeting it.
Yeah, that's it. There it is. So 2.5 minutes to go. It's a yeet. It's an absolute yeet. They've got to throw everything at it. They just threw a bombing run in. They didn't take out enough. But they killed that APC out there.
That's all they need to do.
Whiskey, can you tell me how many Garys and OPs have we got out the back, or from anywhere from 3 para?
We've just got the one garrison, but there's a load of OPs spread out. They're a little bit too close. They are spread out a little bit, but yeah, they got 5 spawns plus 1 south, 6 plus a flanking spawn, 7. So yeah,
right,
they're well covered.
It's just starting to turn again. Here it is, 2 minutes to go, and the point is not solid. It just keeps dabbling back in. 3 para are just holding it, but here's a bombing run. Here's the 3 para bombing run. This is going to go north. This has to go north, surely.
Yeah, that's going to be. Oh, it might be a little bit too far out, actually.
I think they're just going for their garrison.
I think they were.
Think so, yeah.
That's just trying to pick up the garrison, which it didn't get.
Oh, and the half track.
Has it picked up the half track? Yes, it has.
It has, yeah.
They still got a spawn wave off. The point's starting to turn. Big D are now starting to take the point again.
Oh, we could go into half time.
We've
just thrown the
overtime.
No, overtime. Sorry. Living up to my name today.
This is why we have you here, comedic value. All right. I just think that 3 para have got too many spawns. What Whiskey was talking
got an
about.
airhead.
Airhead's coming down.
Airhead.
They've just dropped the reinforce, so that'll be crushing.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was the last throw of the dice. That was a great half track up north. Good garrison, good spawn waves and everything, but it was a good bombing run from the 3 para guys to take that half track out. It missed out on the garrison up there, but it didn't matter because all throughout the game, the problem for Big D public is that most of their spawn points have been at least 1 grid square away from the point. And that even includes OPs. And so the 3 para guys have had that luxury of being able to spawn in closer more frequently and multi-options. And again, we talk about it, having multi-options so that if one falls, you've got others. So,
I mean, it wasn't a bad move from Pooch with that half track. I think that only got blown up by the Bungarong by pure coincidence.
it was.
That was luck. They were aiming
If that
for the
remains,
Garrison.
that would have given them a good solid push from the north to maybe contest it. But unfortunately,
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. So we've got 20 seconds left on the clock now. We're just looking for the good game call. Will come up soon. We're just watching. They're getting gunned down here slowly.
The red dots have slowly slowed down.
And they're just sort of pushing out now. All the orange are pushing out. Here's Soupsy trying to make some last-minute moves, but that'll be GG, I reckon, very shortly. Here it is, 45 minutes on the clock there. Harry just said 2 minutes to go, so maybe they started late or something. Anyway, we'll wait for that GG to come up. I'm pretty sure this is 3 paras.
No.
It's not there yet. Not there yet. We're just watching, just looking. I mean, shit, if this starts to turn...
it should be GG. Harry said 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go.
45,
So,
yeah.
it just hasn't been called. Yeah, there you go.
Has it come up?
Yeah, it's been called by the refs. Yeah, it's all over.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What a great match. What a great match. And a perfect start for Utah Beach for round 4. The key points, I reckon, we'll just throw to Putang first, mate. What do you think of that one? We've lost R2. You're muted, mate. We'll go to Whiskey Man. We'll let Putang try and work out what's going on there. Whiskey, what do you think of that match?
It was good. Obviously, the Big D team has come a long way since their first match. They did well there. I couldn't see their map because I was on the other side streaming, but I think maybe just lack of spawns is probably what killed them. But apart from that, it was a really good match.
Right, very good. Gumby, what's your thoughts, mate?
That was a bloody great game. That was amazing just to watch. Just to say, how far the community team has come from their one garrison to they had so many garrisons. They had the point. They retook the point. They almost retook the point again. It was amazing to watch. Great play. They've come a long way. Good to see what they come up with in the last couple of games. Yeah,
and that's fair, and that's exactly right there. Whiskey, Putang, what were your thoughts, mate? Have we got you back yet?
You have me back, mate. I did a dumb and put my microphone up.
Awkward.
I thought it was great. That Big D team, they got some momentum coming up. It's looking really good.
All right, I'm just telling the punters at home that you'll be doing point of view streaming for the next, correct?
I will be doing point of view for the next match.
Right,
yes.
No worries. And Whiskey, Gumby and I will be hanging around. We'll be actually doing the recording of this one and what we just did, but we won't be live streaming it, and I'll upload it later on tonight. I really enjoyed that first match. It was a good way to start, but now we get really interesting because this next match is the open to the public match. This is the let it loose, let it live, let it loud. Let's see what we've got out there. So I'm looking forward to it. We're going to take a couple of minutes break here and then we'll come back shortly. And thanks for watching, everybody. And I will talk to you again soon. Love your work. See you then.